Good evening, everyone. As American vocal coach Roger Love states, all speaking is public speaking, whether it's to one person or 1,000. In this speech, I'll discuss my best and worst speaking experiences, as well as ranking myself as a speaker overall. Now that I have gone over the contents of my speech, I'll continue with my best speaking experience. To start off, my best speaking experience was during my second semester of college. I was presenting to my human biology class about hypertension, also known as high blood pressure. During this speech, I felt very confident in myself and performance, which is something I had never felt before. While doing this speech, I was actively looking and engaging with the crowd, so I felt like I was talking to them as opposed to at them. I also rarely glanced at my note cards and minimized reading off of my slides, which made me feel a lot more confident. I also talked in a strong and louder cadence than I usually would, and the whole lecture hall was able to hear me, which really improved my confidence in overall speech. This speaking experience made me realize that public speaking was not as scary as I once thought it was. Moving on, now that I've shared my best speaking experience, I want to talk about my worst speaking experience. My worst speaking experience was when I was about 9 at my grandpa's birthday. It was my grandpa's 65th birthday, and I had prepared a short speech for him that I was going to say in front of our entire family. During this speech, I was feeling very self-conscious and nervous about being in front of everybody and speaking in general. I was on a mic, but I still spoke very unclearly and kind of fast, so it was very hard for people to understand me. I was also reading directly off of my phone. I rarely looked up at the audience, which was not my best moment. This speech made me realize how bad my social anxiety was affecting me and how much I needed to improve in public speaking. Now that I have shared my best and worst speaking experiences, I will rank myself as a speaker overall. I'm going to rank myself on a scale of 1 to 10. I believe that at my best speaking ability, I am an 8. And at my worst, I would consider myself 4. Because all of my speaking experiences are different and I've had a range of experiences, I would rank myself overall as a 7. And after discussing my best and worst speaking experiences, as well as ranking myself as a speaker in general, I'll now move on to my conclusion. After talking about my best and worst experiences, I've realized how much I've grown and learned from my earlier stages of public speaking and my public speaking now. I've learned that I'm much more comfortable in speaking to one-on-one to people and in groups in general. I've also learned from my rank that I am pretty confident in public speaking. A couple years ago, I don't think I'd rank myself at a 7, but definitely now, I think I'm up there and I could definitely get higher in rank. To finish off, I want to reference a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson, who once said, "All the great speakers were bad speakers at first." Thank you for listening.